Hello and welcome to our Friday goal report. So this week I was working at Dissertation boot camp, so a lot of structured time. I got this quote up here from camp that I thought was pretty cool. Writing is effort, writing is despair, by Virginia Woolf. So yeah, that's a nice upbeat thought for boot camp. All right, so let's go through what happened with my tasks. Let's go to the back side, which was prettier and organized this week. I tried to color code it because if you remember last week, it was kind of dense and gross. So this is research. This was, this was the narrative is in paper. This was my other research projects. This was job market stuff. This is like miscellaneous, and then this was teaching. So let's just go right through them. Revised Bain email. So I thought I needed to do this, but actually my advisor was just like, oh, your thing had some problems. Here's a different version of it. And then I liked my advisor's version, so check that off. Okay, so explaining Thompson and explain why email content is important. So something that happened to me this week was I realized I need a new strategy for dealing with both the Thompson and the Bain section. And as part of that revision, I need to deal with development. I need to deal with this emotional structure element differently too. So I worked on that. I worked on these projects enough to realize that was the case, and I started drafting the new strategy that I need to take. So this was progress definitely made on this, but not the kind of progress where like I did this, like what I had in my head when I wrote this goal. So I didn't check these off, but it was purposeful. So not feeling too bad about it. All right, free writing. So I tried to free write on what the two-stage view is. I tried that. I reviewed the major meditation studies that I had, and I did free write a little bit about them, but mostly what I did was identify what I need from the studies, and I collected some new ones. So I'm not checking out that box because it said free write, but again, progress was definitely made on like the spirit of this goal. It's just not the kind of thing that I check off. And then I did free write on why other views can't appeal to future science. Came up with a strategy, actually emailed my advisor about it. So we're kind of waiting to see what he thinks about my strategy. So yeah, I did get a lot of my research projects worked on, if not boxes checked, right? We can't cling too much to the boxes. What matters is the project's advancing, and the projects have definitely advanced this week. For the job market stuff, I did finish the websites. And I did submit my dossier what exists of my dossier to Sarah, so that was very good. I also managed to do this without spending way too much time on it. Like I just kind of did it and got it out of my hair, which was good this week because I wanted to focus on this kind of stuff. Okay, some miscellaneous things I need to check in on the blog. I did that. I had to send some emails. There's some miscellaneous for our camping trip because we're packing it in. So I got through all that. And then for teaching, I basically finalized the syllabus. Specifically, I got the essay due dates and the points situation figured out. So let's go back over our big rocks. I got the dossier submitted. Free write Jeff tasks. Well, we did some of that, but not all of it, so I'm not checking it off. Explain Thompson, like I said, we got a new strategy for that, so I'm not gonna check it off, but I'm not gonna feel bad about that either. I did get the car, the camping trip. So yeah, this prep has basically happened. I have this cool friction multi-pen that I recently got. It's pretty excellent. So I will use that to cross off the camping trip one. I did get the syllabus pretty finalized. I sent those emails, and I did check and modify the block schedule. So overall, this was a good week. Dissertation Bootcamp did good things for me. It wasn't revolutionary in terms of my minutes worked like Bootcamp has been in the past, but that's largely because I've trained myself up and I don't have to have that structure in order to get good productive work on my time. So that was a good thing to learn too through Bootcamp. And of course I benefited from the free coffee and food and all the other parts of it. And the social part was not bad either. So there you go. That was a pretty good week. I'm feeling pretty good about that. All right, thanks so much for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one.